Hi guys! In this video, we're gonna learn how to graph an absolute value function. So remember, from absolute value function, it's the V-shaped one, because you can think about it as two linear functions right there with the same slope, and one is the positive slope and the other one is the negative slope, and they make a V shape. Or, that's the parent function. Sometimes you're gonna see that in upside down like this, okay? And you can think of, if you have a number right there in front of the absolute value sign right there, it will work like the slope. And A, be very careful with this negative right there, or the minus sign right there in front of A, because that minus belongs to the formula. That doesn't mean your A is going to be negative. Okay, so the minus belongs to the formula. So your vertex, the vertex is that point right there. Your vertex is whatever this number is, but the minus is from the formula. And then B. What does that look like? So here the vertex will be 2, -3. It's not -2 because that minus belongs to the formula. So that's how I start graphing my absolute value function. So right there, 2, 1, 2, 3, -3. That's the vertex. Now, with the slope of 1, because I don't have anything, I have an invisible 1 right there. Invisible 1. Okay? It's tiny because it doesn't need to be there. I already know the slope will be 1. That means when x is 1, y is 1. When x is 2, y is 2. And so on and so forth. So go ahead and make that line really nice and straight and pretty. Okay, and the arrows just mean that it's a function, therefore it goes on forever and ever on that direction. Okay, now vertex. Since the negative or the minus right there belongs to the formula, I need to think about the vertex. That means I have to switch the sign right there. So this vertex is -1, not +1, 4. So that's where I start, right there at -1, 4, right there. Okay, now this, we're going to look at it as the slope. So down 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. And the same thing on the other side. All right, I have one last example for you. This is not bad, is it? Okay, now you're like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? Okay, so first thing I have to do, I need to factor out the -2 from between the -2 and the 8 right here. From this -2 and this 8 right there. So factor that out. 8 divided by -2 is -4. So now I'm going to rewrite that into absolute value right there, in two separate ones. So it's going to be absolute value of -2 and then absolute value of x minus 4 minus 5. And then you evaluate that absolute value right there. So you take the absolute value of -2 is 2. And then x minus 4 minus 5. Okay, that looks better. Now I have m is 2, a is 4, b is -5. Okay? So vertex is 4, negative 5. Again, the minus belongs to the formula. And then you can call it the slope is 2, not negative 2, because here you took the absolute value of that. So you start right there with the vertex, 4, negative 5. And then the slope, 2 up, 1 over. And same thing for the other side. All right, that's all I have for you. Hope this helps.